Good morning children. Hope you are all safe at home. See, let us start our lesson today. In the previous class, we have discussed about divisions. Do you remember children? What is meant by division? See, in the last class, I have explained the meaning of the word division. Division is nothing but sharing something equally, right? Sharing something into equal parts. This is known as division. For example, one apple is there. It should be divided in between two people. Then how to divide that apple? We have to make it into pieces, mean parts. So one apple should be distributed among two people. Then the apple should be divided into how many pieces? Two pieces. Those two pieces should be done equally. So that is nothing but division. Okay. See here, division is nothing but sharing something into equal parts. This can be easily defined as division means distribution. Okay. Division means distribution. In that way also we can define the meaning of the word division. And what is the symbol generally we use to define show the division? This is the symbol we use for division. And do you know what is the name of this symbol? Divided by. Okay. When this symbol used between two numbers, for example 4, 2. See, we have to use this divided by symbol between these two numbers. Then it can be read as 4 divided by 2 means 4 can be divided into two parts. 4 can be divided into two equal parts. That means suppose 4 candles are there. These 4 candles should be divided into two groups. Should contain equal number of candles. So 2 candles one group, 2 candles one group. How many groups we got here? 2 groups. And this we can show in the way of division. In 2 table 4 is there. How many times it is there? 2 times. So 2 2s are 4. Here we have to do the subtraction. 4 minus 4 is 0. And what is the another meaning of the word division? Division is also nothing but repeated subtraction. This also we have discussed in the previous class. How to show the repeated subtraction? Did you watch the video? Previous video? Repeated subtraction. Showing division in repeated subtraction. See here how to show the repeated subtraction. 12. Okay? And we have to show the division as repeated subtraction. It should be divided into 2. That means 12 minus 2. 12 items are there. First we are taking away 2 objects. Then what is the remaining number? 10. Again from the remaining objects you have to subtract 2. 10 minus 2. 8. Again from 8 subtract 2. 8 minus 2, 6. Again 6 minus 2, 4. Until you get 0, you can continue the subtraction. See how many times you have subtracted 2 here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 times you have subtracted 2. 6 times you have subtracted 2. This we can show in another way. That is the division method. In 2 table 12 is there. How many times? 2 table 6 times 12 is there. 12 minus 12? 0. This is 0 remainder and the quotient is 6. See here the quotient is 6 here and here 2 is subtracted how many times? 6. So by this we can say that division is nothing but repeated subtraction. Okay children? And this is the concept we have learned in the previous class. After that we have learned the terms of the division also. Do you remember how many terms we use in division? we have 4 terms in division. 4 terms. Terms of division. Look here, how to define the terms of division. Here, for example, we will take 25 divided by 3. 25 divided by 3. See, whenever the division question is given like that, always the big number should be divided by the smallest number. And here the biggest number represents dividend. Okay? And here among these two numbers, which is the big number? 25. So 25 is called dividend. And this 25 is dividing by which number? 3. Then this 3 is known as divisor. 3 is known as divisor. See here, always we have to arrange the numbers in this way. This is the arrangement of the numbers. Already you have learnt in the previous class. And here 3 is called divisor. What is this? Divisor. And 25 is called dividend. When do you get the quotient and remainder? After doing division only. Here we have 3 is the divisor. Then we have to recollect 3 tables. So write 3 tables. 3 1s are 3. 3 2s are 6. 3 3s are 9. 3 4s are 12. 3 5s are 15. 3 6s are 18. 3 7s are 21. Do you know 3 tables, children? For doing divisions and multiplications, you should learn the tables thoroughly. See here, exactly 25 is there in the table or not, we have to check. Whether 25 is there in the table or not there. Then which number we have to select? The nearest and the smallest number. The nearest and the smallest number. See here, what is the nearest number for 25? Here, if you see 24 and 27, both are nearer to 25. Suppose if you select the 27, actually here we have to do the subtraction, right children? But in the subtraction, always we should take big number in the first place, right? But here 25 is the smallest number and 27 is the biggest number. Here in this case, the subtraction is not at all possible. So, because of this reason, always we have to take the nearest and smallest number to the dividend. Okay? And what is the nearest number and smallest number than dividend in the table? 24. This 24 is there in 3 table. How many times it is there? 8 times. So take 8 here and 24 here. And here we are, what we have to do? Addition or subtraction? Subtraction. Okay? Now 5 minus 4, 1. 2 minus 2, 0. This 0 is invalid, so we can cut it. And this 1 is left over after doing division. And we got 8 answer. And here 8 is called quotient. And what is 1 here? This is known as remainder. And simply we denote them as R and Q also. Q represents quotient and R represents remainder. Okay children? And these are the 4 terms we have learned in divisions. Divisor, dividend, quotient and remainder. How to define these terms? The number which we are dividing. The number which we are dividing is known as dividend. The number which we are dividing is known as dividend. The number by which we are dividing, a number to divide chestam. The number by which we are dividing is known as divisor. And the result of the division is known as quotient. And the number left over after division is known as remainder. These are the 4 terms. Here we have done division. And whether here we will get a doubt whether we did in a correct way or not, whether we got the correct answer or not. And we have a facility to check the answer whether we did correctly or not in the division. That is known as verification formula. What is this? Verification formula. And in the last class we have learned the verification formula. What is that verification formula? Tell me children. Dividend is equal to divisor divisor into quotient. These two should be kept in brackets plus remainder. Here, what is the divisor in the sum? 3 into quotient. What is the quotient here? 8. Okay? And this is 8. Plus remainder. What is the remainder we got here? 1. Now you can multiply these two numbers. 3 8s are 24 plus 1. 24 plus 1? 25. What is this 25? This is the dividend. We got the answer now. So our answer is correct. Okay, in this way we can check the answer. And after that we have learned the properties of division. We have learned 4 properties in division. Do you remember what are the 4 properties we have learned in the previous class? The first property is when a number is divided by 1. When a number is divided by 1, the result is always the number itself. Okay? When you divide a number by 1, the result is the number itself. And what is the second property you have learned? When a number is divided by itself, always the quotient is 1. When a number is divided by itself, always the quotient is 1. And when a number is divided by 0, here the solution is not at all defined, and here this question is meaningless. Here it is not defined. Division by 0 is not defined. Next property. When a 0 is divided by some other number, always the quotient will be 0. These are the 4 properties we have learned in the previous class. Okay, children? Let us come to the sums. How to do the divisions. Here many of you will confuse for doing divisions and multiplications. See, if you know properly, if you learn in a correct way, you will not confuse at all. Here I will explain how to divide a 4-digit number by the single-digit numbers. In this class, we will discuss that one. A 4-digit number can be divided by a single-digit number. Of course, 2 is very easy table, but let me explain in what method we have to do division to get the correct answer, and after getting the answer, how to verify the solution also. Okay, first 4726 divided by 2. You have to identify what is the dividend and what is the divisor immediately after seeing the question. Here what I told you, always the big number is called as dividend. Okay, among these two numbers, which is the big number? Or first number is the big number. So this is dividend. What is this number? Dividend. And this is divisor. So arrange the numbers for doing division. See children, for addition, subtraction, multiplications, we are doing sums from ones place. Right? Do you remember? Additions we are starting from ones place. Subtractions also from ones place only we are doing the subtraction. Whereas in multiplications also we are doing from ones place only. But in the divisions, we should not start from ones place. Always we have to start from the higher place value digit. Okay? You have to remember this point. And in the, see here in 2 table, these are the places. Actually, addition, subtraction, multiplication we are doing from that ones place. In the same way, if you do like this division, we can't get the solution. Okay? So always we have to start from higher place value digit. So here, what is the higher place value digit? 4000. This is the higher place value, 4000. So we have to start division from the higher place value digit only. From left to right, we have to do the division. Is it clear, children? From left hand to right hand, we have to do the division, not from right to left. Like addition, subtraction and multiplication. Okay? See here, what is the divisor? That table we have to recollect. So write the table. 2 ones are 2. Do you know 2 table? It is very easy. 2 threes are 6. 2 fours are 8. 2 5s are 10, up to 6s are 12, to 7s are 14, to 8s are 16, to 9s are 18. Okay? See here, we'll get a doubt. Here we have to take 2 digits, 3 digits or all the 4 digits at a time. See, here's a technique I'll tell you children. In divisor, how many digits are there? In divisor, how many digits are there? It is a single digit number. So here also we have to take first single digit only. This is a easy technique. You try to remember. In this way, if you do division, easily you will get the answer. See, here we have a rule. Actually, this divisor, always it should be less than his first number. Like this we have to see. Then we can take the first number. For example, if you have 1 here, then we have to go for next number. Okay, in that way if you follow, you will be little bit confused. So you can follow in this way. Here the divisor is a single digit number. So here also you can take a single digit. Okay, so only 4. 4 is there in the table or not? See that one. Yes, exactly 4 is there. How many times it is there? 2 times. So take 2 here. This is the factor we are taking, and take the 4 here. We have to do the subtraction, right? 4 minus 4, 0. And bring down 7. See, bring down 7. So we are showing an arrow to bring down 7. 0, 7. This 0 is invalid. So only 7 is there. So you have to check for 7 in 2 table. Exactly 7 is there in the 2 table or not. Did you find 7 here in the 2 table? No, not there. So we have to take the nearest and smallest number. Here 6 and 8 both are very nearer to 7. Then what number we have to take? What I told you, the nearest and smallest number we have to take. So 6 is less than 7. So we have to take 6 only. How many times is there? 3 times, and take 6 here. Okay? Minus 7 minus 6. How much? 7 minus 6. 1. And here no number is there to subtract. See here 1 is not there in the table, right children? So we have to go for the next digit. What is the next digit? 2. And we have to bring down 2. Like this. Then it became 12, right? This 12 is there in the table or not, say children? Yes, exactly 12 is there in the table. How many times? 6 times. So take 12. We have to do the subtraction. 2 minus 2, 0. 1 minus 1, 0. Or otherwise 12 minus 12 also 0. Division is not completed. Still we have 1's place result. Okay. Now bring down 6. 6. Is it there in 2 table? How many times? Yes, 3 times. Again take 3 here and take 6. Subtraction. 6 minus 6, 0. What is this 0 is known as? This is called as remainder, and this number is quotient. Now we will get a doubt whether we got the correct answer or not. Okay. So we have to check our answer by using the verification formula. In verification formula, what did you learn? Dividend is equal to, come and tell me, divisor into quotient plus remainder. What is the divisor in this sum? Divisor, this is divisor. Okay, simply you remember what table you are writing for doing division. That is known as divisor. So which table you wrote here? 2. So that is divisor into quotient. What is the quotient you got here? 2363. Close the brackets. Plus remainder. Add remainder to this product. What is the remainder here? 0. And here you have to do the multiplication. Do it here. 2. 2 3s are how much? 6. 2 6s are 12. Write 2 here and 1 in the mind. 2 3s are 6. Plus 1, 7. 2 2s are 4. So 4726 plus 0. If any number is added to 0, what is the result? The same number will get as a result. This is the one of the properties of addition. And check whether we got the dividend or not. For for the same answer. This way we can check the answer. Okay. So in the next class we will practice some more sums. Let us see you tomorrow. Bye.